Okay, so I'm back with another video with Darcy, and I didn't. So now Darcy is coming up in my YouTube feed, and I clicked on this shit, man. Like this is, I already knew. I look, we're just gonna start the video.
Earlier today, I arrived in London. I got to finally meet the man that I've been dreaming about. It is so crazy. After 4 years, Tom and I are actually together in person.
4 years. That's just a bunch of red flags right there. That's just 4 years, and you finally. Maybe I have to watch more about it because maybe I'm missing parts of the story. But that sounds a little awkward right there.
Here we go.
I mean, and look at her. You have to remember, Darcy, from what I can remember from reading about other shit. Well, no, because when the video first started, it showed how old she was. This bitch is almost 50. And look, she comes to another grown ass man dressed like a party thought. This is a club hoe. And she's almost 50. Look at her. This is party thought attire. You don't come to your first date as a grown ass woman. Now, okay, she doesn't look horrible, but still, she's 45. You're too old to be walking around looking like this. Unless it's just that one occurrence of you going to the club or something, and it's like a joke night. But you are too grown. You are too old to be walking around looking like this at 45.
Ready as ever.
We just finished dinner and we're on our way to the Airbnb. Our first meeting was incredible. The moment our eyes met, I knew. Chemistry's there.
Now, I'll explain the chemistry being there in quotation marks. The chemistry being there for her. I don't know if anybody watched my previous video, but I explained that hard R for bitches that are in like Europe and shit like that. When they hear that hard R, they associate that with being affluent, being American. You might have a little more money. That hard R is an American thing, right? And to them, it's foreign. You see, to these Eastern European bitches and European, I say even some UK, to them, it's still a foreign thing. So it's attractive to them. And it works the opposite on American bitches with dudes from the UK. Especially with dudes from the UK. Because they all sound like doctors who need to start their residency in approximately 4 days. See, it sounds classy to them. So that's all it really... that in combination with... Okay, in the UK they drive on the opposite side of the road because that's the queen. That all that shit is representative. It represents the queen. All that shit when the car's on the opposite side of the road. All that shit will fuck you up if you've never seen that in real life. Like I was in Scotland for about 10 days and I never got used to it. I never got used to the cars being on the other side of the road. I didn't even drive because of it. I remember when we first got into a cab in Scotland. A brief story. When I first got into a cab in Scotland, it looked like my eyes told me that the car was broken because the wheel was on the other side. My brain just couldn't comprehend that shit. Anyway, back to Darcy.
How beautiful is that?
Is that where we're getting married?
Is that where we're gonna get married? Did you hear that?
Chemistry's there.
How beautiful is that?
Is that where we're getting married?
Bitch, you only seen this dude. Okay, they're editing this shit for the TV show, but you only seen this man. Let's say it took 20 minutes at max, and you talking about is that where we gonna get married? 45 years old, walking up like a club hoe, talking about where we gonna get married. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it is lovely. London Bridge.
Yeah, no, it's not London Bridge.
No, it's not London.
She's dumb. Okay, this is just it, and he's pretty much stuck with her at this point. I mean, because you could say he's not, okay, because I'm the type of motherfucker, I would just walk off on her. Or I would just catch a cab and say, like, yeah, I'm not feeling shit, I'm just going to bounce. He's a lot nicer than me. He's going to sit down and probably, he's on a show, so he probably signed a contract to have to be with this bitch for at least a couple days type of shit. You can tell right here, he's done with her. So he's going to try to find something, that's worth it in her. But there's nothing worth it. She's opposed to all thought, thinking she's still 20.
Bridge. was a little surprised, though, when he said we were staying in separate rooms. I get the fact that he's, being a true gentleman, but I'm feeling sexy and I'm feeling like a goddess, and I want more.
See that I want more. She only met him for 30 minutes. So she's ready to open up her pussy after meeting for 30 minutes. And you got to watch out with this with women who travel. Women who travel is a bad sign. Women who travel, women who are in the military, pretty much those two are upfront red flags. Because I can't exactly explain it, but when women start to travel or they fuck with guys who travel, and they're not like the black dude and his girl in the other show situation I was talking about. When they're in this category where she's not a hooker, okay, you can tell she probably has a legit job, probably gets alimony or some shit too, but she gets up and works a 9 to 5. Okay, when these women travel, like they open up their pussy like super fucking like they have been ran through by guys from all nationalities. On top of that, what's even worse is when you come across a woman who can speak multiple languages. It's guaranteed she's been plowed by. I know one woman, she could speak easily 7 languages easily, and she told me her past. And it's exactly what you think it was. That's why she can speak all those languages, because she was getting pounded out by guys who spoke that language. This is sick. It's sick and sad.
London. I love it. Tom? Wow.
I live in Nottingham, so while we're in London, I've rented a nice Airbnb. Very spacious, very well decorated.
What? Velvet couches? Oh my God, Tom. You went...
Now watch how awkward this is going to get after the initial, bullshit. Oh my God, it's so nice. Watch how awkward she's going to get, and it's going to expose her to him how much of a thought she really is. And I don't even know if he even knows what the word thought is, but these actions are universal in language. It's going to be clear like this woman is a piece of fucking trash. She has no idea how to act when a guy is like him. She has no idea how to act. She has no idea how to be normal.
Over and beyond.
You like it?
And the reason why she has no idea how to be normal is because all this exotic shit that she buys, all these fancy boots and fancy jackets, it's a show. It's a front. It's her hypergamy's way of only attracting men who can afford this shit. But the reality of it is, this is not her culture to be in this lifestyle. So she has no idea how to actually sit down and be a human. You see what I'm saying? And watch, she's going to have a mental breakdown about it later on. Watch.
I love it.
For me, that's showing her that I appreciate that she's made that effort to come and be with me. Red or white?
Whatever you choose.
Okay.
See, look,
You're too special.
Darcy is forthcoming as to how she feels about me. She wears her heart on her sleeve. That's just the way she is. Different for me, but maybe that's an American thing.
Yeah, it's an American thing. It's an American thing because American women have been especially American women in this regard, they have been programmed to feed American women have been programmed to feed their appetite the millisecond they get it. She's wearing her heart on her sleeve with him because he's foreign. He clearly isn't dead broke. He could be broke and just, this could be paid for on a credit card. We don't know yet. But at least from the initial experience of him, he's not dead broke. If he is, he knows people who got some money. Okay, he's carrying himself well in it. She's wearing her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, that is an American thing because that's what America has done to women. It's trained women to do. And the worst part is the reason why he's never seen it is, see, in the UK women are fucked up too. I'm not leaving out UK women. UK women are fucked up too. But in the back of UK bitches' brains, they know they got to compete with that Lithuanian girl who works as a secretary. They know they got to compete with that Romanian bitch who came here to study marketing. They know they got to compete with these with better classes of women, where in America, women don't have anywhere near that same competition because most women are fat by the time they're 25 in America. You know, and there's no French women coming here. There's no Italian women swinging through here. There's no Romanian women. There's no Czech bitches swinging through America. You see what I'm saying? UK. I'm jealous of the UK for real because the UK has both worlds. UK has that superiority complex of America, but they also have the mindfulness of the real world. You know, of all of Europe and everything else in the world. So I'm really jealous of UK motherfuckers for real.
Oh my gosh. Darling, this is amazing. Oh,
For you?
thank you. Cheers. Cheers. There's something about you. You just have this amazing debonairness. I've never met a guy like you, honestly. Like, I've never been treated like this.
And also known as she see, and this is where those retarded hoes. What's that Reddit page where all those retarded hoes are on? Freckfish? No, the female strategy of dating or some shit like that. This is a perfect example of how them female strategy dating bitches are. See, they claim they want a higher quality male, but the thing is, she has never successfully gotten with a higher quality male, right? So she has no idea how to even exist with a higher quality male. You see, she just said she's never had a guy like she's never had a guy, pretty much a well-dressed dude with a little bit of money. All right, she's never had a guy like this. What women call high value men, high quality men, whatever the fuck, what women call that, and all of them think they want it. They think they want it, especially the bitches on that Reddit page. That shit is sad. But the reality of it is, this is how they're going to end up. They're going to end up completely out of their depth. She has no idea to be normal. She doesn't know how to be. She can dress the part. She can put on makeup to fill the role. Go out and buy her some $150 hoop earrings, some Michael Kors hoop, whatever the fuck they are. She can dress the part. She can even kind of mimic the part for a little while, but when her real size, oh, and she got that little bit of alcohol in her, see her real size get ready to come out now. She doesn't know what the fuck to do, so she's gonna panic.
These are just like, this is normal.
Yeah, you see, this is normal. Like, this is me. I'm not doing anything special. This is how I roll.
You're funny, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're beautiful.
See, and all that, the intelligent part, all that shit, the beautiful, all of that is a stage act. That's why she's fucked up about it. Because see, all of that. Let's go back. I'm gonna rattle off everything he says she is, because he's just being himself. That's a fucked up looking jacket. That shit ain't tailored right at all around the shoulders. That's probably either he just got some low shoulders or something. Or, wow, that shit's tailored horribly.
It's normal. You're funny, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're beautiful.
You're funny, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. All of that he perceived that as was her stage act to get in the door with him. You see? That was a stage. That's not really her. She was, like I say, after women hit 20, any sign of growth after that is mimicked by other women who seem to have been successful in doing what they were doing. She is not intelligent. Okay? She is not funny. And we're going to see it later.
This is normal. You're funny, you're attractive, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. You know, well,
Yeah, see, that thank you and look down. Watch this.
you're beautiful.
See, that's her going, uh-oh, how do I keep all this shit going? What did I get myself into? He bought my bullshit, and I don't know how to keep this shit going. That is the look. Oh, that's what that was. That thank you and look down. That is the look of defeat. That is the look of defeat. D-F-E-E-T. That's what defeat. That is the look of defeat of her fucking personality, of her existence with him. Because now it's like, uh-oh, he bought it. What do I do next? I can't just pull up a Googled article on how to impress this man now. It didn't tell me what to do at this point. What do I do? And this is where all those female dating strategy, if the female dating strategy bitches even make it this far. This is where they're going to find themselves, fucked up, because it's not them. It's an act.
You know, well, who have you been choosing?
Who have you been choosing? See, he's putting the math together. He's 39. He's putting the math together in front of her. And see that look, she's cracking. She's cracking because she knows, look, the jig is up. He figured me out. So maybe I can just maybe get some dick out of him, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but he figured maybe if I could just shut up and maybe if I could just shut up and pull his pants down and rub his dick, he'll quit asking me questions. That's what that is.
I'm sorry.
That's why she's sorry.
Try my best. Just need to own my own worth of myself, and I'm stronger now.
See, all of this, what she's doing now is she's trying to dig up any way she can be convincing to be a victim. Because now the cameras are on her, so she can't just pull his pants down. Because cameras are, if the cameras weren't in the room, she would have walked over there, pulled the drink out of his hand, and just start grabbing his dick or something, just to get him to stop inquiring about it, so she wouldn't have to keep talking and expose herself even more. But she can't do that because cameras in the room. Cameraman is sitting right there. You see them? She can't do it. Now she's stuck with her actual personality seeping out even more because she's drinking wine now. It's even harder to hide it. So now she has to close her eyes and just hope she can. She's closing her eyes, for one, because like women do. She's hoping she can just disappear, or she's hoping he just picks up the conversations and goes in another direction and sees that she's uncomfortable. But that's not going to happen. So her next step to hide her bullshit is to try to just if she has to say just one word at a time and just creep her way to find a way to play the victim role in life. This is what American women do. I got to be a victim. What happened? Is something had to have been done to me. It can't be my own bad choices in life. It was done to me some kind of way. It's pathetic.
Don't ever want to feel like chipped away at.
You know, you don't have to.
And I think.
See, and he's like, this bitch is batshit crazy. I knew it. He knew it when she wanted to marry him 20 minutes after they got in the taxi. And now he's stuck with poor dude. The poor guy's stuck with the bitch.
A lot of women in this world need that.
I gotta be a victim.
That they are good enough.
I gotta be a victim. That's why I'm 45 dressed like a hooker and I can't keep a man. I gotta be a victim.
You've actually helped me heal and realize what I don't want. Like, you just pulling out a chair.
See, he knows it right here. This bitch is fucked up. She's fucked up. There was a chance she could have been that girl who got married, had kids with a husband, and her and the husband, they just fizzled out. And she's a genuinely decent partner. There's a chance of it, but it's very unlikely once they get out over 35. It happens, but it's very unlikely she's not severely scarred. And this bitch is just fucked up. She's fucked up. And see, and don't mistake this last little speech of her trying to legitimately praise him. Because I'm going to tell you what it is after we listen to it again.
And realize what I don't want. Like, you just pulling out a chair or, like, dote over me. Like, that was very special. You didn't have to do that.
See, okay, let me tell you what that was right there. Because see, I know dumb, drunk bitchinese. My stepmom was one of these hoes. I seen this when I was maybe, 15? She was one of these. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this game is. And if I was in that room and I spell it out for her, I guarantee you she would stop crying and get mad. See, because those are crocodiles. She's not even crying. But even if she was, this is a crocodile tear act. What this is, what this is in woman language, and every woman knows this is fucking true. The only time women seriously cry is when they're alone. Period. That's the only time her tears are going to be real and authentic. Is when she's alone. If she's crying in front of a man, they're fake tears. Okay? They're manipulating tears to get you to do something. Now, what she is doing right here, she is not trying to worship him. This is a Trojan horse move. She's giving the appearance of worship of glorifying him, worship him. So her hope is for him to go, oh well, you're just so nice and you deserve it, to get him off the focus of who have you been choosing all these years? Why are you single if you're so beautiful? Blah blah blah. Anything that will get off the topic of her, and like I said in the older videos, how do you piss a woman off the most? In the fastest way, force her to think about her actions in the past. That is the quickest way to have her pissed off at you. See, now this bitch, she's a little aged, so she's learned, okay, don't get mad, just manipulate it and flip it to something else. That way we can still have possibly have a smooth night. That's exactly what the fuck she's doing. When she was 22, she would just cussed him out. She would just got mad at him. She would just threw something. But at 45, she learned, okay, well, I can manipulate a little more. So what I'll do is I'll tell him he's great, so that way he feels like he has to tell me I'm great, and then we could divert the conversation off of me. Because she doesn't want to answer the question, who have you been choosing? She doesn't want to answer that. Because like I said, how do you piss a woman off? Make her think about her past. That's the quickest way you do it.
I hope you don't feel like this every time I do something nice.
See, the reality of it, that response is great. It could be edited. I don't know. They could have had a whole conversation between us. You know how these channels do. But that response was great because it didn't attack her, and it put him in the victim role. So now she has to come back and feed him. That was a player move right there. Because it did take the attention from the primary conversation of why the fuck are you single at 45 and looking like this? It took the focus off that, but it gave him more of the power of I hope you don't act like this every time I do something nice. Meaning, well, I'm still a nice guy. I hope you can act sane about it. And it's also inferring, why aren't you acting sane when I act nice? What's really wrong with you? And that she don't know what to say now.
Darcy is a very emotional person.
She doesn't know what to say after that.
It's something I'm not used to. It's something that I don't particularly find attractive. You know, it's supposed to be like first date scenario. It's supposed to be fun.
Look, Darcy does it. She's used to dealing with beta American men. Beta American men would have played right into it just to get some pussy that night. Darcy does not know how to deal with a well-traveled, well-versed, well-aware man who can look past the hooker makeup and the hooker heels and the hooker wig and pretty much a guaranteed shot at pussy and actually talk to a human underneath all that. American women aren't used to this. She doesn't know what to do. She is completely out of her fucking depth. Like I said in the video that I follow her on, I think that was when they actually broke up. Her home is in breakup. This is her immediate comfort zone to be crying and fucked up about something. She doesn't know how to sit there and be normal. She doesn't know how to just exist. She doesn't know how to speak as a genuine human about a topic. She doesn't know how to do it. She can't do it. So instead, it's either how do I manipulate my way out of it, or I'll just cry and be a victim. Those are her only ways out.
You want to see the rest of the house?
Okay.
He's just chilling. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Stop it.
So now, yeah, see, now she's smiling. See, now it's all good now. Because, see, it finally diverted off of her being, off of her past in any kind of way. See, now it's all good. Now, see, it diverted. And he knows it. But the thing is, he knows he's stuck with this bitch for at least another 24 hours because he's on a television show. So he has to make the best of it some kind of way. Yeah, now it's all happy. I'm happy now. Yay! Okay. I still want to fuck
I feel
you.
so close to him that I can just kind of open up and be myself and tell him anything.
She didn't tell him nothing.
So close to him that
I feel so close to him
can just kind of open up and be myself and tell him anything.
that I could just open up and be myself and tell him anything. She never told him anything. What the fuck did she tell him? Nothing. Nothing. She didn't tell him anything. But try to find a way to divert the conversation into something else. She didn't tell him shit.
You know, I mean, if you both care for each other, like, why should that scare the other person away? Whose room is that?
That's yours.
That's not my room.
That is your room.
I feel it's like a little missing something.
Yeah.
Where's your room? Let me see.
Come on, we're upstairs. It's this way.
We might switch.
Come on.
She's a party thought. Her objective now is to fuck the British dude. That's it. She's a party thought. That's what party thoughts do.
We might switch.
We might have to switch. I'm not. It's feeling cold.
Look at her. She's a party thought.
You got the master.
No, look at my bed.
I like it better.
Look. 45 years old, got her ass hanging out. And in the other video I told you about, she had her tits hanging out. Walking down the street, 45 years old, walking around looking like this. This is fucking sad.
This is my room. I like it. I don't know, I like the coziness of this room. It has good energy. One down there had weird energy.
Do you want to sleep here and I sleep downstairs? Is that...
See, you trying to fuck with that hoe? Like, do you want to sleep here and I can go sleep downstairs? He's not trying to fuck with that hoe. She's fucking crazy.
I don't really feel comfortable sleeping alone.
He ain't trying to fuck you. You fucking crazy. Oh, here comes the tears. Yeah, see, here comes the tears because he's sitting there, he's not. See, that is a party thought, clean and simple. She's probably worse than Jan, because Jan wasn't a party thought. The Jans from the offices, those women are not party thoughts like her. This bitch is a party thought. She's just sitting on the bed chilling. She just sitting on the bed chilling and just sitting on the bed chilling. And watch this. She's crying. The exact reason why she's crying is this. He's not just jumping on her to fuck her, and he's waiting for her what she's got to actually say. And she doesn't know what to say. Those female magazines, bitch movies, Lifetime movies, fucking soap operas, they don't teach women what to do in these situations. They teach them how to dress. They teach them how to walk and talk. You know, with the costume of classy woman or woman who probably has access to some money because she's not classy. She's dressed like a fucking hooker. 45 years old, just met the dudes, walking around with her ass hanging out. Okay, she's a piece of fucking trash. She has no idea what to do. So here comes the tears again. Just like when she sat at the table, drinking the wine, and the tears came out. She's frustrated because she doesn't know what to say. All he's doing is just sitting there waiting for her to talk, waiting for any sign of intelligence to come out of her. She knows it. She doesn't know. But the thing is, she doesn't know how to articulate in a way that a legitimate, what they call high value man, how a high value man wants to converse with her. She doesn't know. She doesn't know how to be a classy slut. She doesn't know how to do it because there are classy sluts out there. She doesn't know how to be that. She's used to dealing with American men in Connecticut who will just jump on her at the chance of getting at her pussy. So she doesn't have to worry about sounding intelligent. She doesn't have to worry about sounding smart. She doesn't have to worry about creating a conversation. So she's frustrated. Poor girl, she's fucked up. She's out of her depth. You are watching a club thought out of her depth. He's chilling. He's like, this bitch is really fucked up. That's the look on his face, like this. She is really fucked up.
I can stay with you.
So feel comfortable sleeping down there alone.
She doesn't see. This is her weak ass attempt to just look. Can you just jump on me, please? Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to say I don't know what else to say. So can you just be a man and just get a hard dick and jump on me, so I don't have to talk. That's why she's crying. Because there's nothing here to cry about. There's nothing to cry about. But this is what happens with them female strategy dating bitches on Reddit. See, this is what they will turn in. Share this shit on the female strategy dating website so they can see what their fucking future is if they even make it this far. They don't know what to actually do with a man like this. That's why she's crying. This is so fucking. This is pathetic, sad, hilarious, and ridiculous all in one go.
You don't have to be.
Can't you just fuck me? I don't know what else to say, and I'm gonna look like an idiot now because I am an idiot. But I'm dressing in all this expensive shit, but it's not doing anything to you. Oh my god, I have to actually be a genuine human now. This is fucking horrible.
So I'll sleep with you.
Just cuddle.
You have to put
Look at her. She looks like a fucking hooker. Look at her. Look at her. If you seen that, sitting in a restaurant, which she went out like this, so she will sit in a restaurant. This looks like a hooker. She's a hooker.
in my very English pajamas, but
That's fine.
you can stay here with me.
He's talking about putting on pajamas. See, look, he's chilling. He is genuinely looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Because because you know what, Tom? That's an American woman. That's what the fuck's wrong with her. That's what the fuck's wrong with her. She has no clue of how to be a genuine human and still get fucked. She has no idea how to do it. She never grew up past the age of 16. This is 16 to 20-year-old shit she's doing.
You know, I kind of felt like I was babysitting a little at this point.
You were babysitting because she has the mind of a teenager.
Been so excited to get her here, and then now she's so upset, and I don't know how to deal with that. But it's
Look,
something
he's
I'm
chilling.
going to work through.
He got his classy PJs on. Got a couple glasses of wine. He's chilling.
But if it continues like this, then it's not going to be the romantic getaway that I thought it might be. You want to go to
What'd I just do? Hang on. Look, I ain't even watch this one.
sleep?
See, she is mad.
Maybe.
She
You want to go to sleep?
She is so mad. And that is sad. See, that's the look of, I know I'm fucked up. I tried to put it on you. You didn't take the bait. So now I'm going to try to appear pissed off. That way you feel like you have to please me. See, that is dumb bitch game. It's dumb bitch game is what it is. Darcy, I love Darcy because she's such a fucking train wreck.